Hey, what's up guys? Alex here in downtown Toronto. Once again, it's a partly cloudy day, but it's not so bad outside, and I'm enjoying the weather as well as everyone else out there. So yeah, we're here at the intersection of Gerrard Street and Yonge Street here in the heart of downtown. You're looking at the tallest residential tower in Canada called the Aura, which has an urban IKEA, which is kind of underwhelming if you ask me. And this all here used to be a block of old charming storefronts that had disappeared a long time ago. And while I'll enjoy always walking down Yonge Street, it's always a vibe, but unfortunately most of the old school charm has disappeared from it, unfortunately. So probably to like any of you guys that grew up here in the 80s, 90s, or 2000s, you're looking at this now, it might even feel unrecognizable. So, oh, that's where the Covenant House is, right there. In this old building, which used to be the Women's Christian Temperance Union. I always thought the Covenant House was like west side of downtown, but I guess I was wrong. So we're walking east here along Gerrard Street, and I'm going to make a right here down O'Keefe Lane. And this is all part of the Toronto Metropolitan University campus, formerly Ryerson. They changed names 2 years ago. It's a long story, though. Fortunately, the east side of downtown, it's not really that safe. Especially at night. There's a pigeon right on top of the sign. This is where my dad went. So I just had this last minute idea in mind to make a walking video around downtown. I'm trying to make these downtown walking videos at least once or twice a month. And I believe a lot of the buildings here were probably built in the 60s or 70s. Maybe another time I'll have to go in and explore it a bit on a day where I don't actually have anything to do. Because the campus is actually quite interesting. But yeah, formerly Ryerson University. Thumbnail shot. I felt kind of sleepy on my way here because I had just came from the Don Valley Brickworks. I only filmed a bus right there, and then I took like an hour, like walked around. I did film a couple of clips for my random clips series. Hey, there's a squirrel. Let's see how many people are in awe of this black squirrel here. Hey, buddy. Oh, now he's looking at me. Look, I'm up close with a black squirrel once again. See, even these people even recognize it. Aww. Yeah, I bet you these people that just walk past by me are students. Look, they're just gonna stand and take pictures of it. See, I like when people are fascinated by our wildlife. It's adorable. Hey, I've been around here before. I swear they redid the whole pavement here. Like, I know this might have been a road at some points, and now this is all like public space. Yeah, I swear this was different when I was younger. And during the winter, this would be a skating pond, and yes, I have skated on this thing back in 2014. When I was growing up, my dad and we would always drive downtown. Some occasions we would park, I can't always remember where we parked. Probably around here. Yeah, when they were actually, when we could actually drive through here. Yeah, it was right around here. And that would be Gould Street, if I'm not mistaken. Why don't we head this way for a bit? As I was mentioning, yeah, I did a lot of walking around the Evergreen Brickworks, and then taking the bus and subway down here. I felt kind of sleepy, so I needed to get something to eat. So I went to the Starbucks at 10 Dundas East, around the corner from here. Got myself a double chocolate brownie. That was very good, and now I'm awake again. So I thought I wasn't even gonna make a walking video because of how tired I was. I felt like falling asleep, but thank God for that brownie. It saved my life. It saved my life. Oh, and here's Bond Street. Why don't we go down Bond here? We'll go down Bond all the way down to Queen. A couple of new buildings have also popped up here, like the Image Arts at the Creative School. Yeah, well, at least, oh, hello there. I didn't even see you there, buddy. Man, those squirrels are everywhere, and I love them. And Church Street would be on that side. I don't know where I'm gonna end up. I don't know where I'm gonna finish up. I guess we'll see. When I'm doing these downtown walking videos, I don't have a set destination in mind. That's the thing. Because last week I was also around here at the Eden Center hanging out with Andrew and some of his relatives that came over from New York City, and we had dinner together. And I didn't really feel like going back inside the Eden Center this time. This is the Bond Place Hotel. Oh no, that's the hotel right there. That's just like parking right under a typical apartment building here. Yeah. Maybe they didn't have enough space to put parking like adjacent to the building. And then you got a public parking lot right there. Unfortunately though, parking is freaking expensive here in the city. Sometimes it even drives my dad nuts, even though he still takes the risks. So sometimes I'm always telling my dad, look, if you're so fed up with the price of parking downtown, why not take the TTC? Oh my god. If you talk to my dad about the TTC, he's gonna give you a pretty hard answer. He hates it so much. He hasn't even been on it since 2019. And he's still not gonna take the risk. Okay, I understand why people aren't too fond of public transportation. You have their own pros, cons. But he's not gonna be back on TTC until at least Line 5 opens. But yeah, even if I had a car, I would never drive my ass down here. Never. I don't know how my dad does it. I guess because he's been driving for like nearly 30 years now. And he's probably never had much problems. Maybe because of COVID, it's really just spiked it all the way up. If you get what I'm saying. So we just crossed Dundas Street. Oh, this is the Mackenzie House. Okay, so this is another historic building here. Yeah. I don't really want to trespass, but I guess it's alright. And I forgot the name of that church right there. Oh, never mind, there it is. Is it St. Michael's? No, that's the choir school. Oh, this is a... Oh, this is partnership right here. U of T and TMU. What elevators ends here? Oh, God. Looks modernized. Oh, yeah, because we were also a block away from St. Michael's Hospital where I was born. So this must have been an old school way back then. Wow. Okay, there's a church I was looking for. I forgot the name of it. They were doing a lot of construction here recently. Looks like they finished it all up. Oh, there's the Ever Church there. And this is St. Michael's Church. Or cathedral, rather. Yeah, it says on the plaque right there. Sometimes I get a lot of the cathedrals and churches mixed up. They all look the same, or there's just too many and I just can't seem to remember them all. Oh, and this is Shooter Street. Unfortunately, though, it's going to be quite difficult to cross over. Unless I can do it right here after this car. After this car goes by, I think I may have a break here. Yep, I do. There's the Eaton Center. I swear they just got rid of an old building here at St. Mike's. So again, this is the hospital where I was born. I came from the 15th floor nearly 20 years ago. Now what I'm going to do right here, I'm going to pull up my phone, go to Google Street View, and let's see what this used to be. Because a lot of times I can't seem to remember what the hell used to be back here. So I'm going to go on Google Maps here. Drop the pin. Yeah, there it is. So I believe these were like health offices, part of the hospital. I got to ask my mom because she also used to work here 3 years ago, October 2020. So I guess they were just, yeah. Look, it's all fenced up. Let's go down to August 2014 now. See, I can't remember the purpose these buildings serve, but I'm guessing they were part of the hospital. Yep. Let's go down there and see. Yeah, it was part of the hospital. And I think those black tarps, they were probably like passageways. I don't even know. And St. Mike's, they do have some revamped Otis Dover elevators from like 20 years ago. They also got a new wing like in the late 2010s, early 2020s, the Peter Gilligan Tower. But it's a nice hospital though. But my mom stopped working there. Actually, she did go back on occasional stints. Before she had me, she was always working at St. Mike's. And continued to work there until like 2009 or 2010. And then she came back here only for a short time in 2015. And then it was during the pandemic, she decided to come back here. However, it was like any other nurse would expect. It was a lot of work, it was a lot of stress. And my mom couldn't really take it anymore. So she made a difficult decision to quit working here last year. And it was like the best decision she made. I mean, she likes the hospital, but it's a long story. You're gonna have to ask her about it. And if I could ask my parents correctly, I think these are the same doors we exited for the first time out on the streets. And I was carried home to my old house, which is at 10 Green Acres Road in York. And it was during a snowstorm. Actually, I wasn't here back in January just to take a look at the elevators. But unfortunately, with unprecedented times with COVID still. I don't know, it's just, sometimes you just, I guess you can't really go inside that much unless you have a specific reason. And this is Queen Street. My pediatrician used to be in this building right there. I used to go there for doctor's appointments. Like I remember, like like most mornings, my dad and I, we would drive down here, or from my mom, we would take the subway. But that was a good feeling because those appointments took place on days where I didn't have to go to school, or actually I did have to miss a couple days of school at times. Well, there's the main entrance to St. Mike's. But yeah, for the very first time in my life, or actually the first time I set foot on the streets was literally on bond a couple of days when I got out of the hospital after I was born. And there's a parking garage here. I'm kind of stumbling a bit here. Blame autism. I'm trying to do my best here, guys. Forgive me. And here is Victoria Street.
Even with his mother-in-law now?
Apparently, I had forgotten, we are actually in one of the oldest parts of town here. Because this part of Toronto was called York way back in the 1700s. And all of this construction here is part of the Ontario Light Metro line, which will be very similar to the REM in Montreal, and it will be the new Line 3 of the TTC subway system. As you guys already know, the Line 3 Scarborough RT closed down. And Yonge Street is next, as well as the Eaton Centre and the Hudson's Bay department store. And Queen will remain closed for the rest of a decade. Yeah, I remember these old days when the 501 used to be littered with ALRV streetcars from the 1980s. I love those streetcars. They were freaking amazing. And look, they've actually uncovered probably like 3/4 of this building here. Was probably part of the Eaton Centre before it underwent renovations, and it was like that for several years. But they're looking to put offices and a couple of restaurants up there, I believe. I'm not too sure. And they're also doing a bit of construction down Yonge, a little bit at least. Especially along Adelaide, as I'm hearing rumors about Adelaide Street being closed completely, as they are installing streetcar tracks, as that'll be the 501 Queen's new diversion route. Because right now, the 501 is actually cut in different pieces, and buses are taking its place. And when they finish installing the streetcar tracks, the 501 streetcars will divert west along Richmond and east along Adelaide. But as of right now, it's a friggin' hellhole. You might, if you drive in this city, don't even dare. Don't even be like my dad and try and and get your ass down there, because it's gonna be hell. I bet you a lot of you guys are probably used to traffic, but it still pisses you off. And now we're in the financial district, which is the largest financial center in the country, one of the largest in the world. And I want to make a financial district walking video, but maybe during like a weekday rush hour. It's more suitable, more fitting. Alright, let me just get out of this freaking crowd here. And then I'll start wrapping things up. Let's go this way here. This is now my favorite Hudson's Bay location, even though it has changed a lot. A lot of things are probably unrecognizable from my time, but I still enjoy going there nonetheless. I just prefer when it was like the old school days before Saks Fifth Avenue even came and Cadillac Fairview bought the friggin' place. And there used to be a secret restaurant up at the 8th floor called the Arcadian Court. That was like one of the staples of this building's existence, from Simpsons to HBC. But unfortunately, it was this.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to open up the dinner reception area. At your own convenience, when you get a chance, let's start making our way to.
I have no idea where this is coming from. But they're just finishing up construction here at the new Bay Adelaide Tower. But yeah, this place has like 9 floors, but 8 and 9 are private. The Arcadian Court was converted into a private space. Honestly, man, I would have loved to go up there and like request like a tour or something. You know, because the only way to get in there is to go through the Simpson Tower, which is adjacent. Obviously, you have to do it on a weekday, though. Because with the main elevators inside the Hudson's Bay, obviously, you can't get up to the 8th and 9th floors, unfortunately. It's really unlike before. But I definitely wouldn't mind seeing what it's like up there. Because a lot of history was... Because the Arcadian Court, it was filled with history. But that space up there is now used for like private events, weddings, social gatherings. Anyway, I think I'm going to end the video up here at Bay and Richmond, as I've been filming for like 22 minutes now. And I don't know what I'm going to do next. So guys, thank you very much for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. As always, stay tuned for more videos. Check out my others as well. I really do apologize for a lot of my stumbling. I'm really trying to be better at talking properly, and I'm trying to be clear. I think you can blame autism on that. Oh look, Nathan Phillips. That's where the Waterfront Festival is taking place. I mean the marathon. Yeah, because I think one of the endpoints is right there. Anyway guys, take care, be well, and happy Halloween, and peace out.